When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backward Ramblings. Need a pick-me-up? We've got you covered. We're your local caffeine dealer, serving up fresh coffee and handcrafted energy drinks. From that perfect morning brew to an afternoon energy boost, we've got what you need to power through your day. Don't forget to add a muffin or a pastry. Swing by Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for your daily dose of energy. Find us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. Fill your day with us. Coffee, energy drinks, and everything in between. We've got the boost you're looking for. Backward Ramblings, your local caffeine dealer. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Check 1, 2, test 1, 2, 3. Testing the audio. 1, 2, 3.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This message concerning vaping and oral health comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia. Vaping has become a popular alternative to traditional smoking, with many viewing it as a safer option. However, vaping carries its own risks to your oral health, such as dry mouth, gum disease, tooth sensitivity, bad breath, tooth decay, and mouth sores. Ask your dentist for tips to decrease and or quit vaping to protect your dental and overall health. Call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more. Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Come see what's happening at Circle S Farmers Market and More, located at the Y in Arnoldesburg. We offer a full deli, and we have the area's best loaded subs and wraps. Try them just once, and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order, or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. Circle S Farmers Market and More also supplies the best farm-fresh, locally sourced beef and pork, a great selection of fresh produce, and the area's large supply of Amish products from Walnut Creek. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and More. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway in Arnoldesburg at the Y, or call us today at 304-655-8055. Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Concord University Mountain Lion softball player, Mahaley Nicholson. And this is her totally more talented little sister and current Lady Raider volleyball and softball player, Marissa Holcomb, taking over the advertising for our Papa Eddie and Environmental Compliance Incorporated.
Wait a minute, this is my ad.
Not anymore, Mahaley. We've retired you. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that the projects are completed in a timely manner and that customers' expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Eddie Nicholson, owner, WV Contractors License 055775.
This is Physician Assistant Adam Penfold, walk-in provider at Roane County Family Healthcare. At Roane County Family Healthcare, you can be seen without an appointment 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Our walk-in clinic is here to care for you and your family whenever the unexpected, like illness and minor injuries, happen. We are conveniently located at 146 Williams Drive in Spencer and are here to serve you from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday and from 8 to 4:30 on Friday. The walk-in clinic at Roane County Family Healthcare is here when you need us. Roane County Family Healthcare, health and wellness for the entire family.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Hey guys, did you know that Avon is not only for women? They have a full line of cologne and sprays formulated just for men. Ask Gloria about men's mesmerized cologne in 2 different scents. And when you order, don't forget to pick up some Skin So Soft for the beautiful love of your life. Give Gloria a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing your order. Gloria Mann Avon, Independent Avon Ambassador, 304-532-2847 or online at avon.com/repstore/GMANN7179.
Hey, it's Tony Caridi.
And Brad Howe.
And we know you love hearing us break down every Mountaineer moment on the radio.
But wouldn't it be better to live those moments instead of just hearing us yap about them?
Debatable. But anyway, GoMart's teaming up with WVU to give away the ultimate Mountaineer experience. You can walk the man trip with the team, snag VIP tickets, plus GoMart and WVU gear. To enter, scan the QR code inside the store. Find full details at GoMart.com. And Brad, where you go?
Well, tell GoMart we're coming, and they better stock up with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Go ahead, car. Make my day. Do you have one of those intermittent electrical problems that no one can find? Let Groves Auto Service in Arnoldesburg, West Virginia diagnose and fix that pesky problem for you. Call Groves Auto Service for an appointment today and we will get to the bottom of it. Call 304-655-6765. Groves Auto Service, and don't forget to check out our Facebook page.
At Hardin Insurance Agency, we're more than insurance. We're your neighbors. For over 50 years, we've helped families in Roane County protect their homes, cars, and businesses. As a family-owned independent agency, we'll shop top carriers to find the right coverage at the right price, so you can focus on what matters most. For a free quote, call 304-927-2500 or stop by our office at 415 Main Street. Hardin Insurance Agency, local service, big protection.
Hi folks, here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
For over 60 years, Harris Oil Company has been supplying Central West Virginia and Southeastern Ohio with fuel and Shell Pennzoil lubricants. Come see us at 330 Oak Drive in Spencer for on-road and off-road diesel fuel, kerosene, methanol, and DEF. We are also a Shell Pennzoil distributor, offering a complete lineup of Shell Pennzoil Quaker State lubricants. Harris Oil Company, proud supporters of all Roane County athletes. Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ford Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Ridge Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomart in Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your broadcast crew: Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White.
Good Thursday evening, and a pleasant Thursday evening to all of you out there in Facebook and YouTube land. My name is Andrew Miller, alongside the rest of the WVRC crew. Matt White, my caller analyst for this special broadcast, and the statistician Katie White is our camera person for Spencer Middle School and South Harrison Middle School. Special live streaming coverage of middle school football action in Roane County. It is a pair of 2-0 teams getting ready to face off. Yellow Jackets, really untested so far this year, got their season started with a big victory right here on the 4th of September, 32-6 over Summersville. Went on the road and defeated Wahama handily last week, 30-6. Meanwhile, South Harrison in their first game tested a bit against Ravenswood Middle, got out of there with a victory 18-6, and then a blanking Braxton County 32-0. So a couple of undefeateds early in the season. A big opportunity for both teams to get things going very, very well, Matt White, in the beginning of this very short season. Just 8 games, 9 games apiece if you make the championship.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you get limited action here in middle school. It's good for these guys to get to play up here at the high school on the beautiful field here at County Stadium. A little bit of a late start here. South Harrison had some mechanical issues with their bus getting here. That's why we're getting kind of started a little bit late. You wonder with that long trip how that's going to affect the Hawks coming out. Just a abbreviated warm-up here now. Just about a minute and a half to go before we get started with this ball game. It's been a good start for the season for Spencer. Like you said, it was handled a predominantly good Summersville team pretty easily, a team that had some really big lads. Wahama, they got off to a little bit of a slow start. It was just 8-0 at the half and was able to turn it on in the second. South Harrison coming in, they've lost a lot of players off of last year's team, kind of having to rebuild and reload a little bit. Very 7th grade heavy. Go the Hawks. Lost I believe, 9 starters off of to graduation from last year. So we'll see. This should be a good matchup here. Both teams like to run the ball and be physical up front.
Well, meanwhile, the Yellow Jackets coming off a solid season last year in which they made the playoffs, but they bring back 16 8th graders. So a very veteran group for Coach Randy Lawson. Meanwhile, as you mentioned, Coach Brian Reed for South Harrison trying to fill in some gaps in this one. It looks as if the Hawks have won the toss. They will receive to begin the ball game. We don't have the Hawks lineup, so we'll be working through that one. But, Matt, let's take a look at Spencer Middle School's defense and offense here tonight.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit during South Harrison's warm-ups. I think I got an idea of who their skill guys are at least. But for the Yellow Jackets, you'll see a 5-man front against a run-heavy offense. Eli Simmons, 5'11", 185-pound 8th grader. Damian Simons, a 5'3", 160-pound 8th grader. In the middle, 5'11", 228-pound 8th grader C.J. Strickland. The other tackle is 5'8", 152-pound 8th grader Taven Penna. In the 4-man front, you'll see Taven Penna move back into the linebacker spot. And the other end is 5'8", 159-pound 8th grader Wyatt Lawson. The 3 backers on the outside is 5'9", 138-pound 8th grader Lennox Wolf. The other side is 5'5", 125-pound 8th grader Chase Pinson. And in the middle, filling in here will be 5'6", 136-pound 7th grader Torrin Shiree. The corners are 5'3", 113-pound 8th grader Austin Smith and 5'2", 116-pound 8th grader Joe Kuhn. The safety coming back here for the first game since being hurt during a scrimmage game. Getting the start at safety will be 5'9", 127-pound 8th grader Walker Strickland. Good to have him back.
For the Yellow Jackets on offense, left tackle will be the 8th grader Eli Simmons, a 5'11", 185-pounder. Left guard Damian Simons, the 8th grader, 5'3", 160. Torrin Shiree, the 7th grader, the center, 5'6", 136. Josh Greathouse on the line at right guard, the 7th grader, 5'1", 153. And C.J. Strickland, the 8th grader, at right tackle, 5'11", 228 pounds. Couple of tight ends in the lineup for the Yellow Jackets. Lennox Wolf, the 8th grader, 5'9", 138. And Lane Matheny, 8th grader, is 5'5", 123. It's been a very good and dangerous backfield in the 2 victories. Lots of ability back there, led by Chase Pinson, the hard-running 8th grader, 5'5", 125. Taven Penna, the fullback, the lead blocking 8th grader, 5'8", 152. And then Wyatt Lawson, what a season this young man has had already. 8th grader, 5'8", 159. And running the show is the 8th grader, Brogan Burdett, 4'10", 84 pounds. For the Yellow Jackets, don't let that fool you. He's got a brain for the game of football.
The big brain on Brogan.
Obviously, his father, Coach Paul Burdett, the head coach for the Roane County Raiders. So, you know, he's been getting some tutelage throughout his young career. A couple of young men flanking. Owen Messenger back deep. Messenger, the 7th grader. Yellow Jackets approach, and we are underway. The kick done by Lawson. Messenger waiting for some setup on the kick return. Didn't get a whole lot of it. Still gets about 15 on the carry. Will be 1st down and 10 for the Hawks at just about the 36-yard line.
I believe that was Chase Pinson getting there on that stop. Good coverage there by the kick team. And we got 8-minute quarters now to remember that.
You try to remember that. I'll try to remember to do the down and distance. How about that?
Well, let me help you out here a little bit. It's going to be Messenger as the quarterback, number 12. In this stick eye, you're going to have 30 at the fullback, 32 the second back, and 11, Cameron Deem, is the tailback.
Will be the 3rd man through. Nice upending tackle by the Yellow Jackets as Deem falls forward for a couple of yards. Give him 3 on the carry. I got 11. What was the other one? 11:30 and who?
32 is the second back through.
Thank you very much.
When they're in the stick eye Go back that one up. Just give him 2 on that one.
Okay, 2nd down and 8 is the call. Between the sticks we go. Messenger under center. There's that stick eye. 2nd man through. Locked up in the backfield. Great pressure by the front 4 of this Yellow Jacket defense. Swarming.
That was Penna that met him in the hole. Good job to just fight off that initial block. Nearly took the handoff himself.
Loss of 3 on the play brings up 3rd and 11. Ball spotted directly on the 35 of South Harrison. Do appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. Share the video if you can. Let the people know. Maybe a lot of people from South Harrison don't know that they can watch their middle school team here tonight from long away up in Lost Creek. Big 3rd down opportunity early for the Yellow Jacket defense. Stick eye formation once again. Deem at the back end of it. Messenger turns, pitches to the Yellow Jacket side. Deem navigating, gets through the line of defense on the front side all the way to the 2nd level. He'll pick up big yardage. Give him 9 on the carry. That'll bring up 4th down. And a early decision, I think, for Coach Brian Reed and staff over there on the South Harrison sideline.
Yeah, doesn't look like there's much of a decision to be made. They're going to go for it.
Big carry on that 3rd down play for Cameron Dean, the 8th grader.
It was a good kick out block on the outside to free that pitch up.
Looks like they've got Messenger. Direct snap. That's not Messenger. Sorry, that's Caden Beatty. Beatty headed towards the 1st down line. Hit hard near that yard line, and I think he'll pick up the necessary yardage.
Yeah, he will. They're going to say momentum was stopped before that ball came out. I believe that was Austin Smith came in and got around the ankles of Beatty. And a couple other guys came in to help clean that one up.
Yellow Jackets missing on an early opportunity to turn over on downs. The Hawks just shy of midfield at the 47. I formation now as Messenger goes back under center, drops the ball and jumps on it quickly. Wise decision by the young quarterback there, the 7th grader. Don't want to do anything crazy. And you'll take your lumps on that one.
Yeah, that was a smart play, just a fall on that one. You've seen South Harrison pick up some good chunks on the ground. You know, this is an offensive formation. Both these schools do a great job of feeding into their high school programs and teaching these kids. You know, the South Harrison high school team runs this stick eye 95% of the time.
Back to the regular I formation. Deem is the tailback. Messenger turns, hands off, good tackle. Riding in there quickly is Pinson from the linebacker position and wrapped low on the running back.
Yeah, it was a great job going low, getting some contact before Dean was able to get the momentum going.
Just 2 yards on the carry, another 3rd down and long. They had 3rd and 11 to begin. And Dean was able to pick up 9 of the 11. And they gave it to the big man, Caden Beatty, for that last 1st down. See if the Yellow Jackets can bow up here just shy of midfield. 48-yard line is the spot. Messer's going to turn and pitch it outside. Dean with the lead blocker, bouncing it to the edge. Penalty comes in. 1st down carry, but we do have some laundry, so we will wait and see. That's up in that area of maybe some holding. And that is the call. So negate that big carry for Cameron Dean. And the Yellow Jackets with a reprieve get an opportunity. And they'll move this one back some ways.
I think that was Lennox Wolf got to the outside, tried to force Dean back in. And as soon as Dean cut, Wolf tried to turn and get after that tackle. Guy blocking him just didn't quite let go in time.
So that negates a big run, and now you're looking at 3rd down and 16 to go for South Harrison. No score early. It's been all offense so far for the Hawks. They've been slow and methodical, burning time off this first quarter. Again, just 8 minutes quarters, and it is over halfway done so far. Back to the I formation. Deem dots it. Messenger under center. Going to pitch it to the short side. Now here's a pitch patch back. They were waiting to try to get it over there to Messenger. And I think Deem just threw that one as far away as he could get because Messenger, Matt, had some trouble getting out of the backfield there. Somebody came in, nearly swiped that for Roane County, or for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that was Austin Smith just about picked that one off, but it was a good recognition there on the outside on that end spot by Wyatt Lawson. Gave Messenger a bump before he was able to get past the line of scrimmage, threw the timing off. Fortunately for the Hawks, that one was not picked off.
Smith will go back deep to receive a possible punt here from Deem. Somebody moved early there for the Yellow Jackets. Deem dropped it, got it away, and now we've got flags everywhere. And the ball will be downed at the 33-yard line. And we got a personal foul, roughing the kicker on the Yellow Jackets. And again, that was caused, Matt, by the drop on the on the snap. That gave the Yellow Jackets a chance to get close. And how about Deem getting it away just in time?
Yeah, and tough. He stood in there and took the contact. You know, Deem's the tailback in this offense, so he's not a stranger to taking some physical play. And that's going to be a 15-yard mark off, and that is going to be enough for the first down for the Hawks.
So an opportunity lost once again for the Yellow Jackets as they were going to receive that punt. Instead, the defense will head back on the field to try to slow down this South Harrison offense. New life for the Hawks inside of Yellow Jacket territory at the 42. Messenger going to turn and hand off. Deem wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. May have fallen forward for a half yard, no more than that.
A good pursuit on the outside there by the defense. Didn't see who got first contact there.
This is a 6-minute drive now for South Harrison. Eli Simmons checking out. Looked like he may have taken a nasty shot there. He's going to go kind of stretch out on the sideline a little bit. Second down and 10 for South Harrison. Back to the stick look. Deem, the third back. You can see him back there. He's got the different colored pink shoes, and he is tall. And it will be Deem off tackle, looking to bounce it outside. Smith comes flying in again, and a tremendous tackle once again by Austin Smith, the 8th grader. Deem a little slow to rise, finally gets up to shake it off.
Well, if Smith doesn't get there and make that tackle, I think Deem had a lot of room to run. There was a whole lot of green turf coming toward this near sideline.
Another third down and mid to long. 3rd and 7. The yard to reach is the Spencer Middle School 33-yard line. Ball spotted directly on the 40. We've seen only eye and stick eye so far from the offense of South Harrison. Messenger, diminutive, crouching under center. He's going to flip it to the outside. Deem looking for room. He's got tons of it. He's got a first down. He'll be drug at the 30. Needed 7, got 10.
It took 3 Yellow Jackets to bring him down once he got into that secondary. They're really using that toss play very effectively here early in this ball game, Drew.
And the Hawks just about to run out the entirety of the first quarter on this first drive. Been helped by a penalty on a roughing the kicker on a punt. Hawks trying to utilize that to their advantage. Messenger's going to turn and give to the big man. That's Beatty off tackle. He's got a head of steam. He picks up big yardage again near another Hawk first down. It will depend on the spots, and that is the final play of the first quarter. No score here in this 2-0 battle between the Yellow Jackets of Spencer Middle School and South Harrison. We'll be back after these messages.
Hilder's Supply on Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for contractor supplies for septic systems and oil field supplies. We have culvert pipe, gas, water, and electrical service supplies. If you need hardware, we'll do our best to fill your needs and provide the best cost we possibly can. Hilder's Supply has been an active participant in the oil and gas field for over 50 years. We definitely understand your problems and the products you will need. Visit us on the web at hildersupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., closed Saturday and Sunday. Hilder's Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
A very fast-moving first period of action here from County Stadium. Two undefeated middle school programs, Spencer Middle School untested to this point in the season, although it is early, and South Harrison also unblemished. The Hawks utilizing a big third down carry early in a drive to extend it, and then the Yellow Jackets, Matt, had an opportunity and a roughing the kicker on a punt eliminated the Yellow Jackets getting the ball back. So Hawks getting a little bit of momentum built here. See if the Yellow Jackets can hold serve deep in their own territory.
Yeah, you got to bend but don't break in this situation. If you're the Yellow Jackets, the Hawks have really just been owning the line of scrimmage between Deem and Beatty. They're just chunking their way down the field. Very slow, methodical. Took the entirety of the 8-minute quarter, and this will be play number 13 of the drive.
Going back to the end of the first quarter, a 9-yard pickup for the fullback, Caden Beatty, brings up 2nd down and 1. Ball resting at the 20-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Messenger turns, gives. That is Deem again. Needed just 1, and I think he's got it by a yard. That will be the call.
Oh, that's a bad sign there. I believe is that Deem?
Yeah, he got up a little bit gingerly after being tackled low by Smith in the first. He's up, but he does not look as if he's feeling the greatest. So Deem is going to head off on his own accord, but as you can see, he doesn't look 100% even in the least. Hope he is okay. Maybe take a play or two off here.
Yeah, let's hope. Definitely don't want to see any of these young guys getting hurt. Spencer's without the services of Trenton Shiree in this ball game.
Yeah, had a hand issue after that Wahama game. See him on the sideline in street clothes and his number 22 jersey. New set of downs for South Harrison at the 18 of the Yellow Jackets. This is now getting into almost a 9-minute opening drive. Took up the entirety of the first quarter. Hand off to one of the big fullbacks. That is Beatty. And the Yellow Jackets, I'm going to do it all night, guys. Don't worry about that. The Yellow Jackets stacking him up after just a couple of yards. 2nd down and 8.
Chase Pinson coming in there, finishing that play off with the tackle. It's his 3rd of the drive so far.
Now a full 9 minutes into this opening possession. Yellow Jackets all on defense. Hawks offense only. Blake Southern in for Deem, by the way, in the backfield. And there's a hard count, and a couple of Yellow Jackets jumping offside on that one. That will help the cause of the Hawks just being methodical. This reminds me, if you squint your eyes, of the Raider offense at times.
It's definitely just that 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That time the hard count got 3 of the linemen for Spencer to jump.
So at the moment, Blake Southern is still the tailback, the 7th grader in for Deem, who went off looking a little bit injured there. We'll hope to see that young man back in. I formation. Beatty is the fullback in front of Southern. It'll be Beatty off tackle, meets a stout front line for the Yellow Jackets, falls forward close to the first down still. Going to be about a yard short.
And he was stacked up right at the line of scrimmage.
They are going to give him the first down. So the spot actually I thought was on the 9. They gave it inside the 8 even. So it is now first and goal.
And Beatty was stacked up at the line of scrimmage and just somehow able to fall forward. This has really been a big drive, big opening drive here for the Hawks.
Now you see Dean back in now. It's good to see that young man is okay. Messenger going to turn, fake the give. He's going to throw a little delay look, and he has got his man wide open in the end zone. And it's all run until the end, and it's a pass from Messenger to, I believe, was that Beatty?
No, that was 88, Colton Stemple.
Colton Stemple, the tight end, with the touchdown, and it is the Hawks to strike first. You lull the defense of the Yellow Jackets to sleep with nothing but runs. You take off 10-plus minutes, and then right at the end, fake a run, and nobody went with Stemple. This time it's going to be Beatty in the backfield. It's looking like a direct snap option. Had movement on both sides, defense and offense moving there. Who got nabbed first? Yellow Jackets. So the penalty will move it half the distance closer. And it'll be first, or I should say the 2-point conversion will be tried from the 1.5 yard line. It'll be a wildcat look for the Hawks. High snap. Beatty able to corral it, working toward the end zone. Did he get in?
Don't think he got there.
We don't see a call, no. No good on the 2-point conversion, but the Hawks eliminate the vast majority of the first period of action here. It is 6-0 South Harrison.
Let your imagination run wild while your worries stay far away, and come check out all the durable, easy-to-maintain flooring that's available at Honest Fred's Flooring. We have 3 locations: Spencer, Parkersburg, and Marietta. You'll find all the latest flooring trends: carpet, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic tile, and the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We install everything we sell, and financing is available, so come see us at one of our convenient locations or check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
Well, Matt White, you had plenty of time to write down statistics for that opening drive that started an entire quarter ago, and it ends with a pass play, the only pass play of the drive for South Harrison, but it was effective to get them on the board first.
Yeah, it was 16 plays, 10 minutes and 28 seconds on the drive. That's the whole first quarter, and then 2 minutes plus here in the second. Messenger finds Stemple on an 8-yard touchdown pitch and catch after lulling the defense to sleep. So the Hawks taking the early 6-0 lead. See what Spencer can do with their opening possession.
Do appreciate everyone tuning in, watching live streaming coverage, special coverage of middle school football action. Coach's wife watching and rooting on from North Carolina today. That is Coach Randy Lawson, I should say. There's a lot of coaches down there on the sideline. Deem set to do the kicking. This one's a low liner. That one taken by the up man. That's Lawson. Wyatt straight forward, picks up what he can, give him about 10 yards, and it'll be tremendous field position for the Yellow Jackets to begin their first drive on offense of the ball game. So Brogan Burdette enters the huddle. Running the show this season as a young 8th grader. And that's a familiar look here for us at least. Double wing, double tight formation. Penna, the lone fullback in the backfield, pitch to the outside. Pinson cuts it up. Pinson's got nothing but open running room. Pinson is headed to the house. Well, hey, folks, it is 1 and in for the Yellow Jackets. How about Chase Pinson getting good lead blocking on the pitch? Take a look at this on the instant replay. Matt, we waited forever for that first drive. You didn't waste any time on the second drive.
Well, I was just getting ready to say that Spencer does have some big play potential. We've seen Pinson, we've seen Lawson both be able to break some really long runs in the first 2 games, and they did not disappoint there.
Yellow Jackets will go for 2 as well. Heavy look. It'll be Penna, the third man. Penna off tackle, spinning, trying to keep his feet, and wrapped up before he'll get to the end zone. So it took 10.5 for 6 on the board. It took about a half a second for the Yellow Jackets to put 6 back. We are tied with 5:14 left. We'll be back.
The pre-owned deals keep rolling along at Jack Garrett Ford. Check out the savings when you come in. Whoa! We interrupt this commercial to bring you another commercial. Flash! Jack Garrett Ford's Green Tag Clearance event is going on now. All vehicles in stock are on sale. So go for the green and save your green now at Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer. And you better get in soon before they're all gone.
No time off the clock as the Yellow Jackets hit right back off the ensuing kickoff. 1 play, Matt White, is all it took.
Yeah, just 18 seconds for Chase Pinson to go 56 yards. Scoring that touchdown, the 2-point conversion, no good. So we got a tie ball game here, 6-6. 2 completely different types of drives on that one.
Wyatt Lawson to kick off. Messenger back deep, flanked by Deem and Beatty. Healthy kick. That is going to go all the way back to Messenger. Scoops it, drops it, picks it up at the 17. Messenger one way, then back to the other, dives out to the 30. And you can just see wave on wave of Yellow Jacket kick coverage unit players.
And that's something that the kick coverage has been working a lot on, is breaking down once you get there. Spencer did a really good job of that. Not just finding the guy, but getting in front, staying in front, and not letting them get a seam. Field position will start at the 30.
Yellow Jackets certainly had their opportunities on that first drive to eliminate the drive and could not do it. We'll see if they have learned a lesson. Traditional I formation as Messenger goes under center. He's going to pitch it out to Deem, trying to cut off tackle. Great seal off the edge. That was played just about as perfectly as you could by Walker Strickland. Got outside the lead blocker and forced him inside and even made the tackle. You're really not looking for him to make that tackle. You're just trying to force him back into the defense, but Strickland was able to get to it.
Yeah, you're trying to contain and just give your guys time to come back in and help clean it up, but Strickland showed the strength, able to just shed that blocker and stop Deem in the backfield for a loss. That toss play has been working very well for the Hawks.
Strickland back off an injury of his own, back on the field. Good to see that he is back on the field for the Yellow Jackets. 2nd down and 11. Heavy look and a hard count. That one got Stemple going. He was ready to make another play as he caught that last touchdown. So that penalty is going to move the Hawk offense back 5.
Well, in the switch-up defensively, you see Strickland coming down. They started him out as a safety, bringing him down off that end, trying to stay wide because of that toss play was working so well. And I think that was designed to try to go away from Lawson on the other side, but Strickland is just as good there on that end. See if that makes a difference here in this drive.
Brings up 2nd down and 16, back inside the 25 at the 24. Messenger's going to turn, give it off tackle. Lots of room to run for Beatty. Stiff arming. He'll pick up all 16 plus. That was a lead block in front of him that opened up a cavernous hole to get that first down.
And you got all eyes on Deem. And then just like that, they come back underneath with Beatty breaking a big one. That was just getting up the field a little bit too much, trying to respect Deem on the outside.
And here goes that clock a-running again. Hawks, they want to limit the series to just 2 for them in the first half of play. New set of downs at the 41. I will call it the 42, actually. Give off tackle again. Ball is on the ground, still on the ground. Stemple, boy, I tell you, he was Johnny-go-lucky because he did not even see that till it hit his feet. Yellow Jackets were diving past it. Stemple dove on it and keeps possession for the Hawks.
Yeah, Stemple standing straight up, didn't see that ball at all, and just fortunate to look down right at the last second, pick it up to save that possession.
No gain on the fumble and recovery, second and 10. You see the Hawks looking for some misdirection, sending a running back one way, giving it another way. There's the fake. Here comes another dish over there. Stemple caught and intercepted. That is going to be Smith. Austin Smith. Well, I've seen film for the first 2 games, Matt, and Austin Smith has certainly impressed me. Check this play out for Smith.
Yeah, that was great recognition to see that tight end coming across. You see, Smith was on the opposite side, bit down, and then recognized it, recovered quickly, able to pick that one off. Great play there by Austin Smith.
So an opportunity here on a big defensive play by Austin Smith. Inside the 40 for the Yellow Jacket offense. Double wing look. They're wing around. That is going to be Lawson looking to break the edge. He breaks the leg tackle. There he goes down the sideline. One man to beat. That's Deem. Looking back, there are no penalties. And it is another one-play drive, and it's another score for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that was just a great job there by Lawson, stringing it out. That's normally what you would want to do, get a guy going east and west. You watch here, Abel shuck that first tackle, and then it was just speed to the edge, a little head fake. Lawson off to the races. Spencer with 2 plays on offense and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, Matt, you're getting lazy on me here.
I don't know about lazy. I'm doing like double the duty here, like triple the duty. I'm trying to do defense too.
I didn't realize.
I usually pawn that off on Penna.
Heavy look once again. Here's the pitch to the outside. That's Pinson with 2 lead blockers. Picks the right hole and shoulders in to the end zone himself. A strong move, and it is now a 14-6 lead for the Yellow Jackets. We'll break away here in the second.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
Well, I was lamenting Matt getting lazy. I mean, he said he was pulling triple duty, but Matt, one thing you don't have to keep is defensive stats for South Harrison. There have been no tackles.
Yeah, not at this rate. Another 1 play and a touchdown. This time it was Wyatt Lawson going 39 yards. A little quicker drive that time, just 13 seconds off the clock for Spencer, taking a 14-6 lead.
New kicker here for the Yellow Jackets. That's Lennox Wolf. Lawson did the kicking duty the last time. Wolf gets into that one. Line drive to Beatty, though, at the 30. Beatty up the gut, breaks a tackle, runs through another one at the midfield stripe, and a good return by Beatty. And that gives South Harrison something with which to work. Just 2:19 left, but they've got less than half a field to go.
Let's see if Spencer's defense can hold tough again. That last drive ended on a great interception by Austin Smith. But this is really good field position for the Hawks. But let's see if they can get that ground game going for something big.
First down and 10 with 2:19 left in the half. Messenger goes off tackle. And a good chunk of 3 picked up by one of the lead backs. That's Beatty once again. Beatty a bit of a load there. He runs hard.
Yeah, this Hawks team's got a lot of size. They're big and physical up front. Beatty and Deem are both some good-sized kids.
One question is, are they built for any speedy and big plays? They just seem to be very methodical right now. There's just 1:45 left in the half.
Yeah, that's the problem with the with that ground and pound offense. If you don't have the big play ability.
Here comes the pitch to the outside. Deem off the first tackle, and great fill by Pinson as Chase comes in. Again, the Yellow Jackets, the outside guy sets the edge. Pinson fills the gap and makes a nice tackle, just 1 on the carry for Deem.
Yes, great defensive assignment football. Like you said, just force it back in and let your linebackers come through and clean it up. Chase Pinson having a great start to this ball game.
Nearing the 1-minute mark of the first half. 3rd and 6, big third down opportunity again for the Yellow Jackets. Back to the stick eye for the Hawks offense. Messenger under center. There's a fumble on the ground. Messenger jumps on it, whistle, flags. So I'm not sure if that play is even going to count. We'll wait and see. False starts, so that play will not count. And they will back the Hawks up 5. Well, you think if you're the Yellow Jackets and you hold here on this 3rd down play, if you're Coach Randy Lawson, you may think about burning that first time out. Well, we've got a whistle, and there may be a timeout anyway. It will be the Hawks burning the timeouts. And we'll take it with them, folks. 44 seconds remaining. Yellow Jackets leading 14-6.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie Insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
44 seconds remaining in the first half. Has been an interesting first half. South Harrison took most of the first half off the clock on their first possession, 10.5 minutes. Yellow Jackets struck back with a 1-play score.
They've got a grand total of 31 seconds of offense to the Yellow Jackets, but they have a 14-6 lead.
Yeah, they got that turnover on the nice interception by Austin Smith. Immediately an outside pitch to Wyatt Nichols for the touchdown. Wyatt Lawson. Wyatt Nichols, where did that come from? 3rd down and 11 for the Yellow Jackets at midfield. For the Hawks. Here comes the pitch outside. Deem's going to pitch past it, looking over the middle. Coming back after it was Stemple. It was a great recovery by Stemple. Saw that was going to be short, but it just went right into the 88 and popped back out. That might have been a first down play, Matt.
He was right at the marker. I think just you let that one get into your chest too much. You got to come up and snag that one down with your hands.
You got to think that in that timeout, Coach Randy Lawson and crew said, watch for the trickeration, watch for that pitch pass, get your eyes on Stemple.
Well, you can see the secondary, they did a great job of staying back and didn't commit too far forward.
Saves saves a South Harrison first down opportunity, and saves also a timeout for the Yellow Jackets. Dean gets it away. Coming up and retrieving it is Smith. trying to break free. He'll be drugged down at the 30. Good coverage there. I think that was the quarterback. Yeah, Messenger got there quickly.
Well, let's see if Spencer can make it 3 for 3.
Well, 28.9 is an eternity on the clock here for this Yellow Jacket quick strike offense. They've run 2 plays, folks. 2 plays in the first half.
This one going to be a little bit longer. You're at the 31, that is?
That is correct. Do the Yellow Jackets have another quick strike play? In the huddle for a bit, they'll break. And they're going to look at a brand new, fully loaded pistol formation. Lawson lining up at QB, whistle coming in. And I think for the Yellow Jackets, they might be as happy as anybody that there was a penalty on that play. They'll take the 5 yards, right?
Yeah, that was going to be a very dangerous. That was way over Lawson's head. You got to think they were maybe trying to look for a quarterback rush and get behind some blockers. Let's see here. They're going to line that one up again.
Maybe a rollout pass look, maybe an option attempt. Man, another snap over the head once again. Picked up in the backfield. I'm looking to see who that is. That's Joe Kuhn in the backfield. Yellow Jackets going the wrong way here with 15 seconds left.
A 5-yard penalty and then about a 10-yard loss there for Kuhn, trying to cover that one up.
So the Yellow Jackets burn a timeout after they go way back. Started this one just in front of the 30. It is marked at the 15 now. So you got 15.6, and dare I say, Coach Sam Lawson, the offensive coordinator, may not go to that fully loaded pistol here.
Well, it's something that Spencer's not been real used to. They don't go out of the shotgun much. And if you're not used to that, that can be very dangerous, as we saw on 2 straight plays with the snap going over the head. I think at this point you just go back to the well and what works, go back to your double wing, see if you can get one of your speedy guys on the outside. Lawson and Pinson both have great big play ability. You just got to get it into their hands.
So 15.6 remaining. And again, you're deep in your own territory. The last thing you want to do is put one up in the air behind anybody. Well, they're going to go to the shotgun still, so the coaching staff, bold strategy here. Let's hope for a good snap. Back to Lawson. Snap is good. That's not Lawson. Sorry, that's Strickland. He's going to dump it deep down the field. Pinson coming back after it. And a good battle between he and Messenger. Pinson looked like he was going to step in front. Messenger instead fought off and got the interception. Great play by that young man.
Yeah, that was a wonderful play there by Messenger in the secondary, picking up the interception.
So some good defense on both sides now. The Yellow Jackets with a nice tip pick from Austin Smith to himself, and then Messenger battling with Pinson for that jump ball. And still 7 on the clock here. 7 seconds for the Hawks. They haven't exactly shown quick strike potential, but they have shown a couple of trick plays. So maybe watch for a double reverse pass, a little money in the bank, Yellow Jacket style. We've seen all sorts of different stuff. Messenger will go into the shotgun for the first time. They'll spread things out. Twin receivers over to the right. Stemple 1-on-1 to the left. And there's a high snap. Messenger able to corral it. He's going to dump it deep down the outside. Standing there again was Smith. He almost had his second interception of the half.
That was a great job there by the receiver. That was Deem out there, I believe, on the outside. Kind of had to turn himself into a defensive back and knock that one away from Austin Smith. Had really good position in that defensive secondary.
So that play took almost 6 seconds off the clock. This will be, barring a penalty, the final play of the first half. And the Hawks going to go back to this bunch look here. They will still have Messenger in the shotgun. And before that play will take place, Hawks going to burn their second timeout. We'll take it with them. One more play to go here in the first half.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Bilt, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
One more play remaining, barring a penalty here in the first half. It's a battle of two different types of offense. It was South Harrison taking 10.5 minutes off of the first half to begin. Yellow Jackets got the ball back, down 6-0, scored on the first play. Got a pick on the next offensive series for South Harrison, scored on the next play. And now we are in a battle. Yellow Jackets went backwards on their third possession, threw a pick to Messenger, and now the Hawks looking for one final opportunity down the field. We've seen trick plays already on the side of the Hawks. They're going to send Messenger back under center. That means basically nothing at this point. Messenger going to turn and pitch. Deem looking in, now to the outside. Deem down the sideline, and he will be tackled. Good open field look. I'm telling you what, this Smith kid is the real deal. Austin Smith, having one heck of a defensive first half, ends it with a nice tackle after a big gain by Deem. And it is the Yellow Jackets leading at the half. Your score after two, Spencer Middle School 14, South Harrison 6. We'll break away for our sponsors for the half. When we come back, we'll recap the first half and have your statistics. You're watching live streaming coverage of Spencer Middle School Yellow Jacket football on WVRC.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto, and guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Norm Daniels is your go-to agent in Spencer, West Virginia for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent Norm Daniels will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 304-927-5680 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia Waterfall. Keeping you styling and profiling. Pennis Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Pennis Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218.
This is Andy from People's Bank. For over 120 years, People's Bank has offered products based on our clients' needs. I'm here to tell you, People's Bank offers loans for just about anything you have a need for. We have loans for ATVs, RVs, UTVs, motorcycles, cars, trucks, travel trailers, home equity lines of credit, unsecured personal loans, and more. Stop by People's Bank or give us a call and we can tell you all about it. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 617258.
The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free, large, one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Building relationships is our legacy. Since 1908, Poca Valley has been your local community bank right here in Roane County. This year, we celebrate 117 years serving Roane and surrounding counties, and we're celebrating 20 years in Spencer. We offer friendly customer service where decisions are made locally. For all of your banking and financial needs, call or visit us today. Because at Poca Valley, relationships matter. Reach us at 844-782-2651 or visit PocaValleyBank.com. Poca Valley Bank, member FDIC.
At Roane General Hospital, our cardiology team does more than treat heart conditions. We help you build a healthier life with compassionate providers, personalized support services, and trusted medical expertise. We're with you every step of the way. I'm Dr. David Franke, cardiologist at Roane General Hospital, and I am welcoming patients in Spencer, Walden, and Arnoldsburg. Roane General Hospital, care you can trust, close to home.
Your project is almost complete. It just needs the right equipment. Ridgetop Rentals at 3502 Clay Road, Spencer is your one-stop shop for all construction tools. Rent dozers, excavators, air compressors, and more on a daily or weekly basis. We also do hourly work. Not only can you rent, but purchase from a wide variety of equipment on sale. Ridgetop Rentals is also your destination for steel buildings and cement work. Reach us at 304-927-1418.
Need some extra space? Roane Self Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been putting off that storage project, now is the perfect time to get started. Roane Self Storage is a proud supporter of the Roane Raiders. For more information or to reserve your unit today, please call us at 304-421-3091 or visit our website at www.roaneselfstorage.com. That's Roane Self Storage for all your storage needs, conveniently located in Spencer. Go Raiders!
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a Coyote, Bush Hog, Vermeer, and Coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Come into Stats Pharmacy where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin, we offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
We welcome you back to County Stadium here on this Thursday night. Live coverage, special live coverage of Yellow Jacket Middle School football action. Spencer Middle School undefeated early in the season at 2-0. Also undefeated are the South Harrison Hawks at 2-0. Both of these teams scored on their first possession. The difference was in the time of possession. South Harrison on the first drive got the help of a couple of big 3rd and 4th down plays, got a roughing the kicker on a punt, ended up taking 10.5 minutes plus off the time, got a pass at the end for the 6. Yellow Jackets took the ensuing kickoff to about the 40-yard line, handed it off. One play later, Chase Pinson to the house, gave it back, and a defensive play by the Yellow Jackets. A nice tip bingo to himself for Austin Smith, who had a great first half defensively. They turned and handed it off on the next play to Wyatt Lawson, who took it to the house. Boom, boom. It's a 14-6 lead for the Yellow Jackets. And then the two teams battled back and forth on just a couple more possessions. And that is how the first half went, Matt. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to break down as far as that goes. Just 3 possessions for Spencer Middle School and 4 possessions for South Harrison. A grand total of 26 plays ran by the Hawks, only 4 by Spencer.
Wow.
7 first downs for the Hawks, 0 for Spencer. Each team had a turnover apiece. Here was the one I thought was fun, was the time of possession. South Harrison, 15 minutes and 9 seconds. Spencer, 51 seconds. They possessed the ball. And Spencer with a 14-6 lead here at the half. Individually, you pretty well gave it all down except for the yardage. Chase Pinson, 56-yard touchdown. Wyatt Lawson, a 39-yard touchdown. And Walker Strickland, through one pass, had that one picked off by Messenger. And that's about it. 85 yards on the ground for Spencer. Defensively, a couple guys that really standing out to me was Chase Pinson having a great first half, 5 tackles. Walker Strickland with 3. Austin Smith playing his butt off out there. I think he was in on 3 tackles, had that big interception as well. So
and nearly had another interception late.
Very close there in that later part of that second quarter to picking one off. The Hawks on offense, it was Dean with 10 carries for 42 and Beatty with 8 carries for 36. Messenger was 1 of 2 through the air. The one was good, though, for an 8-yard touchdown to Stemple. Messenger also had an interception there. 7 first downs, like I said. So 77 yards on the ground and 8 through the air. Both teams with 85 total yards. Penalties were a little bit of a factor. Like you mentioned, the running into the kicker or the roughing the kicker was a bad one for Spencer. The Hawks got backed up on a hold on a play that was really big, that was a pretty good momentum shift, but that was early. 2 completely different styles of game, and if you look most of the things on paper, you would assume that South Harrison would have a big advantage, but as it sits, the Yellow Jackets with a 14-6 lead. It's getting close here, starting the second half. Normally here we go to scores around the state. I do have one, actually.
There is a Thursday night high school score.
Thursday night high school game. I'm trying to check it out here. Nicholas County, the Grizzlies up 14-7 on Lincoln High School of Shinston. That one's in about 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. So that's an opponent that Roane County will see later on in the season. Been curious. They've had a bit of a rocky start early, have the Grizzlies, and battling really hard here with the Cougars of Lincoln.
Ready to go here. Second half action between two 2-0 middle school teams in the CWVAC. Austin Smith, Joe Kuhn back deep to receive as Deem set to kick it off for the second half. Deem squibbed one his first time, does it again. That one takes a high hop. Kuhn knocks it to himself. Kuhn looking for room to run. Leaps over the first defender, nowhere to go. Good coverage by the Hawks.
Yeah, the timing got out of sorts with the tip there. Good job by Kuhn to keep the possession. Got to get north and south, though. Can't pitter-patter and wait.
Were you saying pitter-patter, get at her?
You pitter-patter, they're going to get at her if you're not careful.
First and 10, Yellow Jackets. Will they continue to be high octane here? Scored their 2 touchdowns on 2 plays. They'll go back to that bunch look. Heavy within the box. Double wing, double tight. They'll motion Lawson. They'll pitch it. Wyatt drops it, jumps on it, and keeps the possession. That'll lose yardage, though, for the Yellow Jackets.
Loss of about 6, it looks like, on that play. Yeah, I think Lawson maybe just took his eye off that one.
Looking for the hole before
trying to get his head up the field and try to find a way to go. Just didn't look that one into the hands.
Second and 16 inside the 30, down to the 27 for Spencer Middle. Double wing, double tight. Penna, the fullback, in the backfield. Pinson around the backside. This is how they score the first time, and there goes Pinson again. Chase with big yardage. Picks up the lost, picks up 17 or 18, and that'll be a first down carry for Chase Pinson. He has chunked up some big yardage. Let's take a look at that one once again.
Yeah, that was a great lead blocking. Watch the seal there by the left tackle. Just opens up a nice little hole there for Pinson. Hit it quickly, hit it hard, able to make up for that loss of yards and pick up a first down here for the Yellow Jackets.
We'll go to the single wing I formation. Strickland picks it, swings it outside to Lawson. They've got a bead on Wyatt. And he will pick up nothing. In fact, he'll lose about a half yard. We'll call it still second in the long 10.
That was a great contained play there by Messenger on the outside. Didn't let Lawson get any kind of momentum going, and then drifted back in to make that tackle.
Yellow Jackets will be back here next weekend hosting Braxton County. Meanwhile, on the road, the Hawks to Clay County. We'll give him actually a yard loss, so it will be second and 11. First time the Yellow Jackets split a receiver out wide to the left. Handoff off tackle. Another hard run by Pinson. I'll tell you what, Chase knows only one way to run, and that is really hard.
And that was about the toughest 4 yards you're going to see. Got in the middle of the pile. You got to be careful, though. Make sure nobody comes over the top and tries to strip that one out. Going to make a third down and a little bit long here. About 7 to go for the first down.
Clock is moving. Now the Yellow Jackets in the midst of a 3-minute drive, so kind of slowing things down here. Loaded backfield. Yellow Jackets going to split Lane Matheny out wide. He is offside. Somebody's got to tell him to scoot back. Further, further, further. There you go. You could hear the crowd, the coaches, everybody in the building. Hand off. There's Lawson. He's got room to run. Lawson cuts it off of a lead blocker, and Lawson down the field for a big carry.
Pickup of about 18 on that play. Matheny almost did the disastrous thing and be offsides. You watch him back up, back up, back up. Now, watch the blocking on the outside here by Matheny.
It does a good job. Recovers nicely.
Hanging on, let go at the last second. Definitely made up for that little miscue. No harm, no foul. Big pickup there for Lawson.
New set of downs. Big carry for Wyatt. Pinson in motion behind. They'll pitch it to Chase. Looking for some running room, and he'll pick the right hole, I believe, on that one. Gets what he can. Give him 4 maybe.
Or maybe a long 3. It's a couple of good back-to-back runs there by Pinson. The outside wasn't there. You just hit the hole hard as you can, pick up what you can. 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
All day, every day. If you add 3 times 4, that's first down every time. 60% of the time, it works. Every time. Matheny splits wide here to the Yellow Jacket sideline once again. Here comes the pitch to Lawson. He's got good lead blocking out in front, waiting. He'll attack down the sideline. He'll pick up the first down yardage as the Yellow Jackets move the chains. Good lead blocking by both of the up runners.
Well, and you saw Matheny going second level, trying to get up to that safety and leaving the corner out there for Lawson to go one-on-one with.
It took a second. They are going to give the first down.
Yeah, that was right at the marker. That's going to be a pickup of 7. And a Yellow Jacket first down.
Oh, this is like South Harrison to begin the game. This is a near 5-minute drive to begin the second half. Double wing, double tight look. Again, the motion, the give. Pinson navigating, breaks a tackle, picks up a couple of tough yards. Good tackle by one of the linebackers. Might have been Beatty again there.
Yeah, I think it was Beatty that made that stop. Pickup of about 2 on that play. Pinson usually known as the the big play guy. He's having to grind a couple of tough carries in a row, but doing a great job of keeping Spencer ahead of the chains.
2nd and 8. The ball resting just at the 20 of South Harrison's defense. Walker Strickland under center. And looks like we've got a little movement. You could see the defense. The question is, was it just the defense? It was. So 5 given. Now Scott Lawson, broadcast watching from West Texas. Love to see where people are watching from. And then as soon as I look down, we dump out some service there. We're on our new Starlink, and it hasn't been perfect. I keep watching it dip down into the red, and red's never good. Speaking of not good, center quarterback exchange problem there. That'll bring up 3rd down and a loss of a yard.
Yeah, good job there by Strickland just to fall back on it.
Obviously, this is 4-down territory for Spencer Middle School. 3rd and 4. They need just about the 13, maybe the 12. They'll motion Lawson behind the give. Wyatt waiting for Penna to get out in front. Now cutting it down the sideline. Tightrope walking for the first down. Maybe they'll call him out. Yes, at the 7, and that will move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal for Spencer.
That was just a very athletic move there by Lawson to avoid the tackle. It was Messenger, I believe, again, who's done a really good job out on that corner.
I got to that replay late. Doggone it. I was doing so well, Matt.
We can't win them all, buddy.
Joe McDonald would be proud of me.
Well, we're normally a crew of 5, and we're a crew of 3.
We're a shell crew here. 1st and goal from the 7. See if the Yellow Jackets can cap off this great first drive. Handoff. Penna bounces it to the outside. And Taven Penna is into the end zone, and then a really, really late flag comes in. And this may be a holding penalty. Oh, my goodness. A block in the back, 20 yards away from the play, and that's going to take away the touchdown.
Poor Taven. That's happened to him a couple times this year. He's gotten some good runs and then had him pulled back by a penalty.
He bounced it outside at the correct time, got to the edge, That's what we call, Matt, a learning experience for some youngster. Going to be like, hey, just so you know, let that one go. It's a pitch outside. Pinson breaks a tackle in the backfield. Second wave, though, there, and now the Yellow Jackets moving the wrong way. That will back them all the way past the 15 to the 16-yard line. Now they'll move it back to the 15. So second and goal from the 15 now for Spencer Middle.
Talk about looking away, and Lincoln High School's scored 2 in a row. They're up by 7 now on Nicholas County, just like that.
4-down territory as per usual down here for middle schools. See if a big play potential is there. 3 in the backfield. Yellow Jackets don't look like they know what the play is. Finally getting set. Strickland under center. Going to turn, and he runs into his own player. That was kind of awkward from the get-go. It will pick up a yard or two, but let's just say it left some things to be determined, Matt.
Yeah, that was very fortunate just to get that handoff. That was not pretty at all. Didn't see who got that carry. Was that Lawson maybe?
I could not tell because it was like pinballs, human pinballs in there. And I don't think the Yellow Jackets are going to run a play here. They've got Strickland on the sideline talking with Sam Lawson, the offensive coordinator. Just 10 seconds left in the quarter. And just like the beginning of the game, only South Harrison took 10.5 off the clock. The Yellow Jackets expire the third quarter entirely. Let's see if they can come back after moving a little bit backwards here in the fourth. 3rd and 13, we will return.
When it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations, nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia. To expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
A very dominant drive to take the entirety of the third quarter clock for the Yellow Jackets after scoring on 2 plays twice, or 1 play twice, 2 total in the first half. Yellow Jackets got it down to 1st and goal from the 7. They scored a touchdown. It was called back, and now they're moving in the wrong direction. They've got it 3rd and goal from the 13 as we get set to begin this 4th and final quarter between 2 undefeated teams in the CWVAC. Double wing, double tight look for the Yellow Jackets. Walker Strickland under center. Flinches, sends Lawson in motion. The pitch to Wyatt, looking to cut it up. He's got nowhere to go, and he is going to move backwards. And the Hawks defense getting very stingy down here in the red zone.
Well, they've certainly figured out where that ball is going each play. They were caught the first 2 plays of the game. Spencer was able to get big touchdown runs, and since then it's been tough sledding for this offense just because of the way that Hawks defense is reading and recognizing the play before it even happens.
A 4th and goal from the 15-yard line for Spencer Middle School. Well, we saw trick plays in the first half care of the Hawks. Do the Yellow Jackets have anything up their sleeve? They will spread Lennox Wolf out to the near side, the left. 3 in the backfield. That's called the heavy package at Roane County High School. The pitch, that's going to be Pinson, cuts it back against the grain, and a tremendous tackle. Well, it was a tremendous tackle a little bit ago by number 67, Mark Skidmore. And he does it again, and that will end the threat after the Yellow Jackets march it all the way down. It ends in nothing.
That's 9 minutes and 9 seconds on that drive for Spencer, and unable to capitalize and get one in the end zone.
So the Hawks hold, and they will take over deep in their own territory, just outside of the 10 at the 12. A one-score game here with 6:51 left on this Thursday night. Beautiful weather here. Pitch play, no room to run. What a coverage by the front of the Yellow Jackets. They looked mad after not scoring.
You had Eli Simmons, I think Penna, and big C.J. Strickland in there on that stop. It's going to be a loss of 1. Great defensive stand there for the Yellow Jackets on first down.
No stunts whatsoever. They just went hard at an angle and sealed that off. Loss of 1 yard on the play brings up second down and 11. Yellow Jacket defense has been stout since that first drive. I formation with Deem dotting. Messenger going to turn and pitch. Deem looking to bounce it outside. He's got pursuit and another shuck play. That is Lawson. Discarded his blocker and made a really firm tackle on Deem, who is up a little gimpy once again.
Deem has been asked to carry the majority of the load here for the Hawks, and he's taken some punishment that time. Like you said, a great job by Lawson to keep that edge and able to disengage from that blocker, make a big, strong tackle. They had layers on that defense coming, but that was a really good play at the point of contact.
Another third and long deep in the territory of the Hawks. It looks like the Yellow Jackets are tackling angry right now. They just don't look happy about what they gave up there. There have been some trick plays. Yellow Jackets must be cautious. The ball is on the ground here, and it is recovered by the Yellow Jackets. I didn't see it squirt out, but it never really looked like it was in the breadbasket of Beatty, and somebody came sliding in for Spencer and took it away. So another defensive turnover for Spencer.
Yeah, I didn't see who picked that one up either.
I didn't get my hand up for the replay. My bad.
But great flip of the field here. Spencer's going to get the ball to start this drive on about the 12-yard line.
Yellow Jackets utilizing the 2 QB system. Back in is the starter, Brogan Burdette. Back to an I formation look. Single wing is Pinson. Here comes the pitch to the outside. Lawson upended. The ball comes out, and is it going to be back to the Hawks? It is. My goodness, back and forth we go. That was a tremendous tackle as Lawson got his legs cut out from him, and the ball comes flying out.
Yeah, you could see how South Harrison just reacting every time. They know the play coming. Couldn't see who it was that knocked that one out. I don't know if that was Messenger, I believe, maybe, that was able to dislodge that ball. And then one of the big linemen fell on it. So back and forth we go.
We're just content to hang out around the 10 to 15-yard line over there. 1st and 10, Hawks once again. 4:51 remaining in this 2-0 versus 2-0 matchup. There's another one. Dropped and picked up quickly, and Messenger's going to get nothing out of that. In fact, he will lose a yard, I believe so. Yeah,
maybe
one lost.
Yep, loss of 1 there. He took a pretty good shot at the bottom of that pile as well. Had some big lads lay on him.
Both of these defenses bowing up big here in the fourth quarter. Both causing turnovers. Field position in favor of the Yellow Jackets at the moment, but we've seen some big play potential. Into the stick eye again, go the Hawks. Messenger going to turn, fake the give. He's going to dump it out to the outside. He's got an open man in and out of the hands of the intended target there, Kirby Van Horn.
Yeah, that was a long throw to make coming back across the field.
And we have got a penalty. And we have got a roughing the passer on the Yellow Jackets.
Well, there's another big mistake by the defense. You saw one earlier with a roughing the kicker. That time, roughing on the quarterback, Messenger, And that's going to be enough for the first down.
You were looking at potentially a third down and long deep in the territory of your opponent. And now it moves them all the way out past the 25 to the 26. Breathing room and new life for the Hawks. 2 penalties of the roughing variety have been costly for the Yellow Jacket defense. Messenger, a long way to get that to the breadbasket of Deem. And Deem lost that one, but I think his knee was down, says the sideline official. So second down for the Hawks. One thing to think about, though, is while this is all crazily happening, Matt, the clock's starting to melt here. Just 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this powerful matchup between 2 undefeateds.
Yeah, this really has turned into be a bit of a heavyweight title fight. Neither team wanting to give an inch. Just a couple of big mistakes here by the Spencer defense has really given life to the Hawks.
Well, turn and give. That's Beatty, and he's locked up at the line of scrimmage.
That was Lawson, got first contact. Nowhere to go on that one. They're trying to use Deem as a bit of a decoy and try to slip Beatty on a little fullback dive right up the middle. Good job. Great job there by Lawson reading that one and coming back and making the play.
Just 1 on the carry by Beatty, so it's still a third and long, but instead of the 11, we're looking at the 27. And at this point, I don't think you can afford to punt the ball away, so this is go time for the Hawks. They've got 3 timeouts. 2.5 remaining. Pistol look for the Hawks. Messenger in the short shotgun. He's going to motion for the first time tonight. High snap, turn, give, Deem. There is no room. He is locked up at the line of scrimmage. Taven Penna at the point of attack.
Penna and Pinson both in there on that stop.
So a big opportunity now. The Hawks don't necessarily need to get this. They do have the 3 timeouts, but the Yellow Jackets can force the hand of the Hawks and force those timeouts if they can make a stop here on 4th and 9. The yard to reach is the Hawk 36. 1 minute, 45 seconds remaining in the contest. Watch for trickeration. Short shotgun, we call it pistol. Half loaded. High snap. Messenger fakes the give. He's going to throw it outside, looking for his target. It's in the hands of Stemple, upended, but not before he picks up 7. And a first down on a 4th and 9. The Yellow Jackets will have to continue to play defense.
Yeah, he needed 9, and that's exactly what he got was 9. That was a very, to me, like a little bit of a generous spot on that one, but
impressed with the youngster Messenger, the 7th grader, Matt. He's thrown a few into the hands of his targets. Got a TD pass here tonight, 1st and 10. Time running out, though. Almost a minute and 10. Messenger going to turn and pitch to the outside. Deem looking for room. They have got a beat on him, kind of like the Hawks have on Lawson at the moment. And there comes the first timeout of the second half for South Harrison. Just 1 minute even remaining in this one.
Yeah, it's really a dogfight. That was a great play on that last defense by it was Pinson and Walker Strickland coming in, I believe, to make that tackle. There's just been not a lot of running room, just a few miscues, penalties, a couple miscues defensively. You just had that big pass that kept this drive alive on 4th down. This could have been ball game.
Well, you think the way that happened in the first half, obviously the Hawks have made the adjustments defensively. Even though the Yellow Jackets had a great drive, the Hawks bowed up at the proper time. Yellow Jackets, other than that first 10.5-minute drive, have given no points up, but they still have shot themselves a bit in the foot with some inopportune penalties. Yet they still have a chance here, as the Hawks have only 2 timeouts remaining, 1 minute on the clock, and they have to traverse more than 60 yards. And again, they are down by the entirety of 8, so they'd have to score and get the 2-point conversion to tie this one.
Hey, you think back to he had a touchdown run for Spencer that got called back on a penalty, and then it's been backwards ever since.
2nd down and 10 for the Hawks. Messenger will go under center with the I formation look. Messenger going to turn and pitch it. Here comes the pitch pass back to Messenger, lobbed high to the sky. Yellow Jackets are there, and another one by Smith nearly taken away.
He had coverage underneath there by Lennox Wolf as well. They did a great job of sniffing out that trick play. Messenger getting up a little bit gimpy again.
Well, Smith had the pick in the first half that led to the immediate score, the second that gave Spencer the lead, and then he almost had a late pick in the second quarter and nearly a third interception for Austin Smith, the 8th grader. It is now 3rd and 10 with 52.4. Yellow Jackets looking to hold for 2 more plays. If they can get that, they can run out the clock. The Hawks have shown some grit and fight here. Back to the stick eye, which is where they started this whole thing. They'll fake the give. Messenger's going to go deep down the field, misses the throw, and there is the pick. And that is Smith again. His second interception in his 4th opportunity. And Austin Smith, Matt White, I'm just going to give you my feelings on a Defensive Player of the Game award. It's all you, buddy. It's all you.
I was going to say, that's normally I'd say it's a good thing your feelings don't matter. But you might just be onto something.
Well, it looked like Messenger was delivering that down the field, and it kind of slipped away from his hands because he threw it wide to the right down the field.
Well, he was throwing off his back foot as well. There was a lot of pressure up the middle, and he really was just trying to get that one down to let his guy make a play. And fortunately for the Yellow Jackets, Austin Smith makes another tremendous play on the defensive secondary.
So now it is center quarterback exchange time. Got to get it clean. Here's the pitch. There's Pinson. Pinson's got room to run. Pinson down the sideline, cuts it back at the 30, and an exclamation point for the Yellow Jacket offense as Pinson puts together a nice run. Tremendous blocking downfield. Matt, you've mentioned it a few times. Lennox Wolf this time out there, downfield blocking. You also got good blocking at the line of scrimmage, good lead blocking downfield by Wyatt Lawson, and Pinson with a great run to keep it 1st down, and now 33 on the clock.
There's a 25-yard pickup there. The ball was at midfield.
And a timeout coming here. That is the 2nd timeout of the half for South Harrison. 1 more to go. Let's see if the Yellow Jackets can close it out here with a 14-6 lead.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
A big 1st down carry when the Yellow Jackets were trying to force the issue here late. And Chase Pinson gets free. Take a look at that one again. Pinson just trying to stay in bounds, Matt, and that's another good decision. Make sure you don't run out of bounds.
That was very smart. You see the kick out there on the outside. Great downfield blocking by Lennox Wolf.
You had Wolf downfield, you had Lawson, you had Penna, all 3 engaging down the field.
You can't ask for much more than that out of your when your backs want to block for each other. That's how you become successful. That's how it's done at the high school, and that's how these guys have been taught here at the middle school. Take care of one another.
Only 1 timeout remaining. Yellow Jackets will filter in some backups. Max Williams in the backfield. And it'll be Brogan Burdett's. And I tell you what, one of the prettiest plays in the world, even though it loses yardage, is the kneel in the victory formation. And the Hawks, I don't believe, are going to burn their last timeout. They will accept the fate What a battle here tonight between two undefeated teams in the CWVAC. In the end, two quick strike touchdowns in the first half, the difference for the Yellow Jackets, as Spencer Middle School will stay unblemished at 3-0 with a 14-6 victory over South Harrison. We will break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the ball game, have your statistics, and we'll give out your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game after these messages. You've been watching live streaming coverage of Spencer Middle School Yellow Jack football on WVRC.
This is Taylor from Backwood Ramblings. Craving something delicious? At Backwood Ramblings, we make pizza the way it's meant to be, fresh and from scratch. Enjoy our house-made dough with your choice of toppings, baked to perfection with a beautifully darkened crust. Join us on Thursdays from 4 to 8 p.m. or Fridays from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. for pizza that will keep you coming back for more. Stop in at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse, or order online at backwoodramblings.com. Backwood Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This dental care tip comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dentists are often asked, how often should I replace my toothbrush? Replacing your manual toothbrush or power brush head regularly, at least every 3 months, is important for maintaining good oral hygiene. Brushes become ineffective due to wear on the bristles. It's also recommended to replace your toothbrush after an illness to prevent reinfection. During your next dental visit, ask your dentist or dental hygienist for recommendations regarding your at-home dental care. Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Well, we brought you a 2-0 versus 2-0 ball game here tonight, and the CWVAC Conference special live coverage of Spencer Middle School Yellow Jacket football, and we were absolutely treated to a 2-0 versus 2-0 matchup. Two very solid teams in different sort of ways. It was the methodical patience of the offense of the South Harrison Hawks throughout this ball game. It was the quick strike ability of the Yellow Jackets, and then in the second half, we saw a ton of great defense on both sides between these two teams, showing why they may be atop the CWVAC Conference throughout this season. This was a good battle. Yellow Jackets gave up the opening kickoff to the Hawks, and South Harrison held on to the football for the vast majority of the first half. In fact, 15 minutes plus of the 16 minutes in the first half, all on offense, all for South Harrison. They drove all the way down the field, took 10.5 minutes on the first drive. It was all on the ground until the final play. It was a pass from Messenger to his tight end in Colton Stemple for the touchdown. The two-point conversion no good. 6-0 South Harrison at that point. Immediately they kicked off to Spencer, who had a pretty good return. The first play A handoff to Chase Pinson around the left side tackle. Pinson found wide open spaces, took it off all the way down the field for the touchdown. 2-point conversion, no good. Immediately tied 6-6. Yellow Jackets kick off to South Harrison. Kind of hold their own after a first down for the Hawks. And then on a third down crucial play, Austin Smith, a sign of things to come defensively, tipped a pass to himself, intercepted it, and the Yellow Jackets get the ball back the very next play. A pitch to the outside on the right side this time to Wyatt Lawson. He takes it to pay dirt. This time the 2-point conversion is good. At that point, Spencer leading 14-6. South Harrison gets the ball back, drives a bit. Yellow Jackets able to hold. Yellow Jackets get it back, drive a bit. South Harrison able to hold. We move to the second half. Spencer Middle takes the opening possession. They proceed to take the entirety of the third quarter off the clock. They drive all the way down to the 7-yard line, have it first and goal to begin the fourth quarter from the 7. They end up running it into the end zone with a Taven Penna touchdown. It was called back due to a block in the back. And from that moment on, the Yellow Jackets moved backward to finish off that possession. They could not get it into the end zone. The Hawks hold at the 13. South Harrison gets the ball back. Yellow Jackets punch it out. Yellow Jackets end up with the football on the turnover. The very next play, they give it up. So a couple turnovers in a row there. And the time just continued to melt off at that point in the fourth. Before you knew it, the Hawks had it one more time, and they had a long way to go from about the 13-yard line. They made it all the way out to the 30 on a roughing the passer play with a third down and long. New life for the Hawks, but they made it to fourth down again. Did the Yellow Jackets an errant throw by Messenger, a second interception in the ball game for Austin Smith, and all it took was one more run by Chase Pinson before the Yellow Jackets could kneel on it and run out the clock in the end. 14-6. Really enjoyed doing this broadcast, Matt. This was a fun one.
Yeah, it really was. It started out with a bang. You know, you had that big long drive, a couple quick plays. You're thinking, this could get out of hand, but you got to give South Harrison a ton of credit defensively. They really locked in and were able to keep this thing at bay. But Spencer's defense was just grimy.
Yeah.
You know, they were very, getting in there, being physical. They never backed down. I think there was a little bit of a size advantage there for the Hawks. Those two guys in the backfield, Beatty and Dean, were very solid. Those guys are going to be a load if they can continue to grow, and that'd be a pretty formidable backfield when they get to high school if they continue on that path. But that was a really fun one. It was great for us to get to do this one. Glad we could. Ton of fun. Statistically, if you want to look at it, Chase Pinson, 8 carries, 108 yards, and a touchdown. And Wyatt Lawson with 8 carries, 67, and a touchdown.
Matt White choked up here, folks. Telling you, it's been a long day for him.
It's been rough. I don't know, that little tickle there for all day, and it's just starting to flare back up. Worst time ever. It always does that. Spencer did get 5 first downs in the second half, 6 penalties for 46 yards, 2 turnovers, and finished with a 10-minute time of possession after a whopping 51-second time of possession in the first half. It was 163 yards on the ground to 73 on the ground for the Hawks. One thing I found kind of interesting there was South Harrison had 77 yards rushing at the half and just 73 in the game. So that was a negative 4 yards on the ground given up by Spencer's defense that really buckled down and just made this just a grinded out game after we started out with a big pop with 2 plays. So great play all around. Defensively, Chase Pinson had a really good game, 7 tackles. Walker Strickland moved back down to the defensive end spot, had 4. Taven Penna moving from defensive tackle back to linebacker, back and forth. So you had guys just shifting around. Penna with 4. Austin Smith with 3 tackles and the 2 big interceptions, 1 to close out the first half and 1 to close out the ball game. Offensively for the Hawks, Deem leading rusher with 15 carries for 38 yards, and Beatty with 9 carries for 37. Messenger was 2 of 4 through the air, 17 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Both of those completions went to Colton Stemple. He went 2 catches, 17 yards, and a score. Just 2 first downs in the second half for the Hawks. They finished with 9 total, 4 penalties for 25 yards, 3 turnovers, 22-minute time of possession. The Hawks were able to get 73 on the ground, 17 through the air, and 90 total yards. So just a really good defensive second half for Spencer, and just a couple of plays to keep drives moving, churned up the entirety of the third quarter clock, and just grinded their way to a victory here, 14-6. The Yellow Jackets come out on top.
Yellow Jackets remain undefeated, 3-0. Now 2-1 are the South Harrison Hawks. Spencer Middle School will host Braxton County next Thursday night. 6:30 is the scheduled kickoff for that ball game. Barring any distractions, we may be able to be here for that one. On the road are the Hawks. They will travel to Clay County Middle School next Thursday for a 6:30 opening kick for that one. Matt White, did I give you enough time, number one, to clear that throat? I'm telling you what, Matt has really gone at it here. And did I give you a chance to think about and present our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game here tonight?
I was waiting on us to go to the commercial.
I'm trying to keep us from getting dinged here tonight. Okay. I'll fix that tomorrow.
All right. We love Willard C. Yeah, I mean, I already had these in my head. Offensively, go with Chase Pinson. Finished the game with 8 carries, 108 yards, and a touchdown. And you called it early, and that's fine. Austin Smith, great plays defensively, 3 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 2 pass breakups in the secondary as well. So congratulations, Chase Pinson and Austin Smith, our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game.
That will do it for us here tonight from County Stadium. We're going to turn right around tomorrow night. We'll do it once again. It's high school action. It is homecoming night. Lots of festivities taking place, but in the Maximum, it's going to be a big ball game. It is Roane County at 2-0 facing off against the 0-2 Williamstown Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets looking for that first win. They're going to be mad and ready to go. Roane County going to be ready to hold serve here at County Stadium for homecoming night. Appreciate you joining us on live streaming coverage of Spencer Middle School Yellow Jacket football action. For all of us here at WVRC, Katie White, our camera person, Matt White, pulling quadruple duty here tonight. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone. You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomard and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Hardin Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Roane County High School Raider football broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.